Welcome to Monday, everybody. So what is this, day 21 of the 100-day challenge? Wow. So 3 weeks in. So the 100-day challenge, and I challenge myself to make a greater focus on wealth and wellness during this 100 days, and I'm 3 weeks in. And I have to take a step back and contemplate, well, what have I accomplished in 3 weeks that's made a tremendous impact into change? I mean, after all, I refer to this as rapid human transformation. What have I transformed in 3 weeks? I mean, that's rapid enough. Well, one thing I'm really excited about is I've locked in my morning AM rituals to include a workout, appreciation, stretching, just a little preparation time getting ready for the day instead of diving right into the email first thing right out of bed. I've been getting up earlier to pull this off. It's not like I was able to make a chunk of time in the middle of my day. I was able to make a life commitment and, you know, steal from sleep a little bit until the body adjusts and finds its way to make everything work. So I guess for me, today I'd like to talk about commitment. So I come out here and I say I'm going to be making a video every single day for 100 days and logging in every day and talking about life and how I'm making strides with wealth and wellness for 100 days. So when I make that commitment to 100 days, there's no part of me that would accept not completing that commitment, for that would represent failure, and failure is never an option for me. So, I mean, it's just a very powerful force. If I make a commitment to something, I have to keep that, especially if I do it public like this. I mean, it's a lot easier to make a commitment to myself and BS myself, but this is out there. I mean, like when I stopped smoking cigarettes, which still drives me crazy, I made a commitment to it and never had a cigarette since. Like 4 years ago. It's still like a cigarette, to be honest with you. But it's about the commitment. I started this 100 days with a few other people, actually, too. And I think one of them's still doing it somewhat, so I'm happy about that and proud of them for doing it. But most everybody else stopped, not even 3 weeks in. And it's kind of sad for them, but it's about my journey. So I'm going to focus on me, and what I notice about me is that I have to keep my commitments. Have to keep my commitments. And I guess because I expect that of myself, I expect that of others, at least professionally. You know, if there's a commitment to somebody in business, like even showing up for a meeting, I would consider it unacceptable for myself to, you know, not show up to a meeting early. How I follow commitments is how I live my life. And I made a commitment to myself to wake up and work out every day, so it's important to me to do that. I've made a commitment to grow my business every day. And what have I been doing to grow my business? Well, I'm in sales, so what I've been doing is getting a little bit more organized. And the year is just starting off and running into a few obstacles and trying to ignore them entirely and just push forward to find more opportunity. And that's important to me too. I've noticed throughout my life that making a commitment is something that's just extremely important to me. It's my word. It's me. I mean, what's a man without his word? And on that note, I would like to share that I put on a couple of pounds of weight. It wasn't intentional, of course. But also part of my commitment was to always come here and be honest, right? So I'm weighing in at 208 today, which is kind of like an upward thing. It's not where I started. But I'm starting to wonder, do I need to get up a little earlier and get another workout in? Do I need to change what I'm doing, workout or food? Do I need to learn to be more patient with myself? Certainly. I get kind of hard on myself. I mean, I expect things to turn around immediately, that like I can almost will things to happen. If I make a decision, this is how life's going to be, it should be an instantaneous transformation. Sometimes things take a little bit of time, but by making the commitment, I'm always on that path. By making a commitment that every single day I live life a certain way, it's creating the right path for opportunities. It kind of brings me to a whole philosophy of sales. And I was talking to a buddy of mine who's also a professional sales maker, and he made the statement that sales is partially luck. I've often said that luck is mostly probability. So we put our heads together and kind of concluded that sales is a combination of teeing up the right opportunities. In other words, if you sit on your ass, yeah, maybe a sale will come to you. It could happen. But if you take action, more likely it's going to happen. But here's what's even more probable. if you continue to take action and continue to stay in touch with the right people and continue to put out the vibes out there and make sure your name is always top of mind for decision makers, it just does open up that opportunity. You may just happen to have that call where, wow, it's a good thing you called at that time because it opens something up. Don't mean to digress here. I'm actually rather focused. That's another thing I've been thinking about during this 100 days too. Why is everything a disorder? Attention deficit disorder. Maybe I just think about a lot of things. Obsessive compulsive disorder. Maybe I like things to be organized. I'm not saying I have either of these, because I don't think I have any disorder. I think I have strengths. I think all of us have incredible strengths that we need to tune into. And kind of the flip side to ADD is a super attention, and that's what I get into at times too. I get a lot of thoughts running all over the place, but then I'll just zone into that singular thought and expound upon that. And on that note, I think I need to disconnect here and go and expound upon some things that I'm working on to organize my business a little bit more and get some more things going. It's only, what, the 6th day into the work year so far. I guess officially the 5th day into the work year so far. So I'm not going to panic, but I definitely am eager to get all my ducks in a row, so to speak. And Darren, good work, staying here, doing your accountability thing, and checking in with yourself, because you're doing all right, dude. You know, you may not have hit all your goals. You're 3 weeks in. You've made some pretty good changes, and you've developed some positive habits, like getting up in the morning and focusing on fitness. That's big to you. Now what you got to do is make sure you find a way to lock in your business a little bit more and get some more opportunities. Who knows? You know, maybe you can get to the health club more. Maybe you'll find some people to sell to there. Who knows? Stay focused. I think that's the big thing that I come to as well, is that it's about believing in yourself and believing in your commitment and believing that if you're doing the right things, it's going to tee up the right results. And sometimes in life it's challenging when we put a lot of work in and we don't see an immediate return on that investment. But for myself, this 100 days is about continuously pushing forward, both with my business and with my body, and making sure that at the end of March, when I hit the 100 days, that my business has found several new opportunities and new ways to work, and that my health is at a whole new level that I've not enjoyed in decades even. I'm really putting it out there. I want to raise things that high. It's not just, wow, Darren lost 4 pounds. No, it's going to be, Darren made monumental changes in 2012, in the first 90 days, because it was part of his 100 days. Beginning to babble, got to run, got some meetings coming up. I'm excited about this week, and I'm going to stop kicking my ass so hard, but want to find ways to just get a little bit more life out of every day, whether it be getting up a little earlier, pushing a little bit harder, making a few extra calls. Whatever it is, I'm eager to rapidly find awesomeness. Thanks for tuning in, friends. I don't know who tunes in. Whoever you are, click thumbs up, give it a like, give a comment, interact if you choose to, or don't. You know, it's your option. But I'm kind of curious who's out there. Besides me, you know. Crazy day, crazy day, crazy day. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And, oh, check out my little Chicago dining thing from yesterday. That's it. I'm officially going to hit stop. Bye.